This is All Access MMA.
Great having the Dragon. Jonathan Martinez back here on the program. Is going to be taking on Marcelo Rojo at UFC Fight Night on September 4th. Jonathan, how's it going, man?
Everything's going good. How about yourself?
It's going great. I know we're doing this on the fly. You're almost home. Hopefully the reception holds up. But when did you find out about the opponent switch up? Because you're supposed to take on Nathaniel Wood.
2 weeks ago.
Okay, so plenty of notice then. I mean, a decent amount of notice anyways, right?
Yeah.
And I know you were telling me as well, the last fight, Davey Grant, just a simple mistake, right? Is that kind of how you look at it? I know there's a lot of positives from that fight too.
Yeah, I just got caught, it happens. But right now I'm ready for this one. I don't got nothing on my mind, so. And
you were mentioning as well that you've been in Denver for a little bit, or in Colorado, I should say, for camp, because if people don't know, you do just your camps in Colorado, and you actually live still back in Texas, right?
Yes.
So you've been there for a while. How many weeks have you been back in Colorado?
Man. Like 3, I think, 3, 4 hours.
That's good. And you're still training when you're at home, so it's not like you're coming in fresh and
yeah, I'm still training when I'm home and stuff.
Okay, well that's good. What do you know about your new opponent here? 16-7 record. How do you feel like you match up against him here?
Match up perfect against him. He's a dangerous opponent. We both train hard, so go in there and get the job done.
Do you watch tape on your opponents, or is that something your coaches do?
Sometimes, not really all the time.
No, you're just all good. That makes sense. And then training camp, people don't know, you got your driver, Chris Gutierrez, in the car. Who else are you getting to work with besides El Guapo as far as training partners?
Brandon, we got some other guys in there.
You got, Brandon Royval. Yusuf Zalal's in there, I'm assuming?
Yeah, Devontae
Smith. Colin Anglin, I know, is on vacation right now. He just fought, right? I'm sure you were working with Colin as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of good guys in there I work with and stuff.
Imagine camp's been going pretty well, sort of leading into this?
Yeah, everything's going good. Our main training partner right now is Chris Gutierrez and stuff. We do everything together, so.
That's good. Do you still making his dinner for him, or?
Yeah, I do breakfast. He does dinner.
That's good. Good system. Yeah, that makes sense. And he doesn't keep you up at night, does he? He's a good roommate?
Yeah, he's good. Sometimes he'll take the blanket away, but.
Man, you're gonna get him in trouble here. That's not very good. How's the speaking of food? How's the weight cut? Like, when does that process start for you?
Everything's going good right now. The weight cut's going good. I feel strong. I feel good. So everything's going really good.
You mentioned you were telling me as well about the Davey Grant fight. There were some distractions going into that fight. How do you avoid that going into a fight like this, especially coming off a loss?
Pretty much, I go pretty much block a lot. I had a lot of things going on in my last fight. Only like my coaches and then my main friends, they know what was going on. But I'm just coming in this one, my mindset's clean. I'm gonna go in there and I'm still up there. Do
you do like meditation or visualization or anything like that to help with that stuff? Because I know sometimes you really got to, the mind's got to be good if you're gonna, perform in the cage.
Yeah, I started. I learned a lot of them. I started doing some stuff like that with Alex Hernandez and stuff. He was teaching me a lot of things about that. So little by little, I've been doing some stuff.
That's good. How much of an asset has Alex been to the team? It seems like he's fit in really well. I know Vince Pichel's there as well. How's it been having some of those newer guys on the team?
Oh, man, it's been good. You see a lot of looks. It's been pretty good. So I'm excited.
Awesome. That sounds good. Who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
I'm going to have Brandon, Coach Mark, and Chris.
Awesome. And how do you see the fight unfolding on September 4th? I know you feel like you're going to win, but how do you see the fight going down?
I just don't like saying it. I just keep it to myself,
There you go. Keep it tight to the vest. Don't want to give away the game plan, right?
Yeah.
But I imagine you want to get a finish just to, kind of move on from the last fight, right?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
See, I got a little bit out of you. There you go. That's good. Do you want to fight again this year? I mean, not looking past September 4th, but is the plan to get one more, maybe 2 more in before the year's out?
Yeah, I want to get one more, hopefully in December. If everything goes real good in this fight, don't get injured, nothing, go back in there quick.
And you've been told this card's in Vegas, right? I know there was some talk of this card being in London, and then they moved it, and then they moved it again, and it looks like it is in Vegas. Is that your understanding?
Yeah, now it's in Vegas, so it's a lot better staying in Vegas and going all the way to London.
Yeah, do you prefer fighting at home as opposed to going to, say, Fight Island or going to do a lot of traveling?
I do like the traveling, but I don't just because cutting weight and then that flight, so
What about downtime for you? What are you doing when you're not training? Are you getting in any TV shows, any video games, anything like that?
TV shows. Okay, yeah, I started watching. I'll be. Chris got me into this. I'll be watching Vampire Diaries.
Really? Okay, well that's fine. Look, you're a fighter, man. If anyone gives you a hard time about it, you just tell them you fight for a living.
Yeah, I've been watching Vampire Diaries, and he got me watching the originals.
I did not get you watching.
No, the originals. Colin got me watching those.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, Vampire Diaries was actually crazy. We usually watch it together every night.
The division, I mean, it's kind of wide open right now. We've got, at the top, we've got the rematch between Sterling and Jan. We just had, TJ Dillashaw defeat Corey Sandhagen. Do you feel like a couple wins here will kind of get you that, back in the rankings, back on track, so to speak? Do you feel like a finish is even more important now in these next couple fights?
Yeah, that's what I think. Just the 135 division is just stacked. There's a lot of great people in there. You know what I mean? Like, and I was in a winning streak. My teammate Chris Gutierrez. He's about to get another win, being a 6 winning streak. Like, there's a lot of competition. So I'm just excited to go back up there with the rest of the other guys.
What did you make of Sean O'Malley, saying that he doesn't want to fight ranked opponents because he gets paid the same? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he should fight me next just because I'm not ranked. So
there you go. Is that you don't strike me as the type of guy to call someone out, but would you call out Sean O'Malley if you win?
Yeah.
There you go. The call out's already set. That's good. What did you think of Dillashaw and Sandhagen? Did you score the fight for Sandhagen or Dillashaw? Because a lot of people felt like it could have went the other way.
They were both even. I just feel like Dillashaw had a little bit more control. He was controlling. He was kind of taking him down, getting back up, but he was pressing the fight more. So yeah, I think TJ did win that fight just by a little bit. Not by a lot, by a little bit.
Do you think he'll end up getting the next? Do you think he'll get the winner of Sandhagen and Jan? Do you think that's what's next?
Yeah, I think that's next, and I really think he becomes a champ, honestly.
Interesting. Okay, well, there you go. Nice endorsement here from the Dragon. That's great. And then do you think the next move is to do maybe, Aldo and Sandhagen, or what are you thinking? If you were a matchmaker, what were some fights you'd like to see in the division?
Yeah, Aldo and Sandhagen. I would like that.
Maybe make Rob Font the backup for Sterling and Jan. Do you think that would make sense?
Yeah, those are all great matchups and stuff.
There you go. Maybe I should be the matchmaker. We'll see it there. Jonathan, thanks as always, man. Appreciate the time. Anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media, I'll give you the last word.
No, everything's good right now. Shout out to my fight.
But your Instagram account, where people can follow you, I think you changed it. It used to say Dragon on there, and now you've changed it back. What's your handle for if people are looking for it?
It just says Martinez 3 Jonathan, or it just says Jonathan Martinez. I just changed because people couldn't find me.
And I was the one who told you that, remember? Because I said it's hard to search for it. So I want full credit for that move, by the way. So why did you settle on number 3, like for the name? Is there any significance with that?
I always use that for everything, so I just kept it.
Was that like a number in high school you wore?
No, not really. I just kept the number 3, I guess.
Just random. Okay, so there's no significance. It's just you picked 3. It's all good. Okay.